Hi guys, welcome. We are going to be starting this off with video number 1. We are going to be creating this album. I'm going to show you how we did this in a few videos here. So this is video number 1. This one's going to be based on the cutting of the designer series paper, the cutting of the cardstock, and all that kind of fun stuff. So we are going to get started. You should have a supply list that you were able to access. And so to start off, we are going to be bringing in our trimmer. Now, this cardboard comes with any designer series paper that we have through Stampin' Up. It's thin, but we are going to need 2 pieces that measures 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. So I'm going to go 6 1/4, and if you have our Stampin' Up trimmer, it's going to be pretty much right on that the bend right there. And what I did is I just went through this a couple times. Now if you have a different cutter, certainly use that. So 6 1/4, and then we're going to cut it down. We're going to turn it and cut it down to 4 3/4. So there's 1. And here is 2. So now that's going to be the front and back cover. Next, we're going to bring in our designer series paper. Now I chose this. This is part of that celebration free item. I'm going to use this side right here. And I'm going to need it to cover. I want it to go this way. So I want my design, since it's going this way, I need it cut the long way here. So we're going to use 6, or actually this is 7 7/8 along this side, because that's how my design is. It just depends how you want your pattern to be on the front of your album. And then we're going to cut it down to 6 inches. And again, I got to get another piece, because that's, oh, actually that's perfect, right down to the 6 inches. So I needed 2 pieces of that. So again, it is 6 inches by 7 7/8. We need 2 pieces of that. So that's going to be the front and back side. Next, for our pages, we are going to need 5 pages, and I'm going to be using Whisper White, and these are 12 by 12 papers that Stampin' Up carries, and we are going to go 4 1/4 by 12. We need 5 of them. We are going to score, move your blade out, we're going to score these each at 6 inches. All right, so now we need 2 pieces that measure 4 1/4. So this is 4 1/4, and we need by 6 inches. Right down there. So now we have 2 pieces that are the same, 4 1/4 by 6 inches, and this is going to be on the inside and the back side of the covers. Okay, now we need 3 pieces that measure 3 3/4 by 4 7/8. So these 3 right here are going to be our inserts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper, and I'm just going to score at the 1-inch line. This is Misty Moonlight. I'm going to score at the 1 inch, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a circle punch, and I'm going to go in and punch 3 of these out. And I'm going to make sure that this is approximately in the halfway mark. And these are going to go on these 3-page inserts. That creates like the little tab piece. So we need 3 of those. Okay. Put that up there. And then last, we need a big sheet that's going to create our binding system. Now what this is we need it to be 6.5 by 12 inches. So this is a 12 by 12, so I'm going to bring this over, make sure this is completely open all the way, bring it over to the 6.5 inch mark, and we have our 6.5 by 12 inch piece. So now we have that. Now what we're going to do is move on to our next video, which is going to be working on our binding system. So make sure you join that one.